Morning Buzzers. I'm Mike from Buzz50.com. That didn't work very well. And this is Good Morning Buzzers. Oh, it's all going wrong this morning. Good morning to you, wherever you are in the world. And I know you're all around the world, whatever time it is. And even though it may be 7:30 a.m. UK time here on the 9th of May, it could even be a different day where you are. It's almost certainly a different time. But good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever time it is, and wherever you're watching this. Because do you know, you could be watching this live, because it is live, believe it or not, live on YouTube. You could be watching it live on Facebook. You could be watching it live on Twitter. You could be watching it live on the Buzz50 homepage, or you could even have joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, where there's loads of buzzers, loads and loads and loads, including the likes of, let's start from the bottom of the list, Trubler, Carrie May, Jane, Witch Morgana, Vivette, Tulia, Rubes, Pronto, Olive, Old, Al, La, Riv, Vivette, and Fee. Loads of people. And there's compliments coming in as well. There's lots of ways of getting buzzer points here on Buzz50.com. There'll be new ones starting this week as well. I must tell you about that. We've got Vivette saying, good morning, Mike, looking even more gorgeous this morning, fluttering me. It's compliments coming in. That's the way to get buzzer points. Bribery and corruption. We've got Fee saying, good morning, Mike, looking even... I think this is copy and pasting. We've got Witch Morgana saying, good morning, Mike, looking... We've got Rube saying, good morning, Mike. Isn't the ability of copy and pasting really, really good? Pasting day, says Larry Vivette. Jane saying, good morning, Mike, looking even more gorgeous. I said it first, Mike, said Vivette. Right, okay, this is Good Morning Buzzers. It is from Buzz50.com if you haven't watched it before. Buzz50 is... Love you as well, Rubes. Buzz50 is a social networking site for seniors over 50. We're not a dating site. We've got social networking. We've got forums. We've got, what else have we got? Chat rooms. We've got all sorts of things like photo galleries, poetry, quizzes, competitions, word games, everything for the over 50s. Actually, it's everything for everybody, but only over 50s are allowed to join, and it is free. And this we do, loves you more, Mike, says Fee. This we do at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. It's just a bit of fun. It's just to get together. Interactive. 3 calls yesterday we had. Are we going to get any calls today? Either on Skype here. Let's just check that. Oh, love you infinitely, says Jane. Beat that. Are we going to get any calls either on Skype, which I'll check to see if it's going. I'm trying to multitask and I'm rubbish at it. Skype here, Mike Buzz50, Mike at Buzz50.com, or one of these numbers here if you're UK based. You can dial them if you're international if you want, but it could cost you a few, whatever the currency is where you are. We've got a few competitions going on this morning. I seem to remember it's some sort of a special day today, is it? Somewhere? I bet it is somewhere in the world. Oh, an apology. Yesterday, somebody guessed the tune from the film, and it was the Producers. I know I was having a laugh about it with Viv on the phone, but apparently somebody had already guessed it. I didn't write down who it was. So if you want to tell me, then I will make sure they get the buzzer point. We have got this morning words of wisdom from a buzzer that we do at the end. We've got Name That Book. We've got What Year Is This? Let's do that first. What year is this? 3 songs, all mixed and muddled up, all from the same year. Can you name the year? And you get 1 guess per time I play it. I don't tell you whether you're right or not. We'll find that out at the end. And if you like, try and identify a song or two. What year are these songs from? Just for a bit of fun. Coming up now. Any idea what year those songs are from. And possibly, can you identify any of the songs? 3 songs there, all jumbled up and muddled up. 63, says Vivette. 64, says Pronto. 66, says La Vivette. Troubler says 1970. Jane says 1977. Old Al says 1968. I can tell you none of them are right. So you've still got a chance of being the first one to guess it right, but I'm not going to tell you till later. Yesterday you gave us the year, did I? That wasn't very good, was it? Oh well, not going to tell you today. Rubes, 75. Fee, 1969. So keep on with the years. 1 guess per time that we play it. There's only me here. Melissa's in bed. Yes, Mike Lol. Oh, well, there you go. It doesn't matter. It's only a bit of fun. What film? 69, says Olive. What film? Honey, Honey, says Carrie May for one of the songs. Sort of. It's not Honey, Honey. It's very close. It's sweet. Sugar, Sugar, says Olive. Yes. Sugar, Sugar, says Troubler first. Sugar, Sugar, says Vivette. Yes, that's one of the songs. The Archies, as Fee says. Yes. So those 3. You Are My Candy Girl, says Vivette. What film? This is getting serious, and you got me wanting it. This is getting serious because this is for 10,000 buzzer points. And I know it's 69 then, says Vivette. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. We'll see. This is getting serious. It's for buzzer points. And do you know, we, a little team of 3 of us, 1970, says Larry Vivette, and a little team of 3 of us are working on 2 games that you can spend your buzzer points on. Or gamble, you could call it. Slot machine and blackjack, whatever you call it in your country. Sweet, sweet, says Ruth. What film is this song from? Don't need to know the name of the song, need to know the name of the film for 10,000 buzzer points. Have a listen to this. That's it. Again? See if any guesses have come in. Confessions of a Window Cleaner, says Vivette. And for the year, Rube says 1939. Here we go. Have a listen again. What film is this from? See? The song was about to start then. Cabaret, says Witch Morgana. Dumbo, says Jane. Flintstone, says Pronto. Jane says Fantasia. These are wrong, by the way. Jane says Fantasia. Witch Morgana says, if you're wondering who I'm talking to, well, yes, I'm talking to you as well, but I'm talking to people who are live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. It's a typing type chat room that we've got here on Buzz 50. And if you come along and join us in the chat room at 7:30 a.m. UK time, any day of the week, you'll also see this live broadcast at the same time. And you can sort of have a bit of a chat and a banter. 7 brides for 7 brothers. I'll show you the chat room in a bit. We'll go in there and have a look at it. I think you're right, Pronto. Flintstones, no, says Vivette. Oklahoma, says Rube. Zorro, says Jane. Singing in the Rain, lol, says Vivette. No. And who's this voice? This mystery voice from yesterday. A very, very, very famous person. Maybe a bit young for us, but very famous. Who is this?
I think that we're more of a brand than a band is incorrect. Because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
And again?
I think that we're more of a brand than a band is incorrect. Because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
And we've got 2 jokes. Yesterday, we were humorless, jokeless. 2 jokes today for the Buzz 50 joke off. Carry on camping, says Vivette. I have Emmy Sav Blanc. Cheers, says Rubes. Rubes is from Sydney, Australia. We spoke to her yesterday. She is our official wine taster here on buzz50.com, specializing particularly in Sauvignon Blanc. And she's working at the present time. So she actually works whilst she's watching this. Justin Bieber, says Jane. Sting, says Witch Morgana. A movie, says Ruth. Yes. Michael Bubble, says Jane. Daniel, sure, Bublé, but Bubble will do. Daniel O'Donnell, lol. says Vivek, who seems to add lol to the end of every sentence at the moment. Lol. Lol, says Jane. The summer stock, says Tulia. Summer stock, says Tulia. That's not the name of that person. Harry Styles. This guy with a problem. Harry's. Oh, look, we're going to write these down. Hang on a minute. Summer stock. I'm not telling you if it's right, but it could be, couldn't it? Said Tulia. And then Harry Styles said Carrie May. Let's have a look. Let's have a listen. Russell Brand says for you, Chariots of Fire, says Olive. Prince C. Harry, says Rubes. Right, listen to this. What film is this from? Somebody's guessed it. Coffee time.
Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the
Judy Garland.
The sun is shining, come on, get happy.
Singing Get Happy.
Waiting to take your hand.
From the film
Hallelujah, come on,
Summer
get
Stock,
happy. We're going to the promised
as guest by Tulia, live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Harry Stock, says Ruse. Well done, Tulia. Clue for the voice. Jane, we don't need a clue for the voice. It's gone. Carrie May got it. Harry Styles. Actually, Harry Styles.
I think that we're more of a brand than a band is incorrect. Because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't the music. If the music stops being strong, then everything else goes away. It just does, because you
So
can't.
who's Harry Styles? What group is he in?
Ride on the fact that
For no points, what group is he in? Harry Styles, as guessed correctly by Carrie May. And I've written it down. Well done, Carrie, says Witch Morgana. Lol. Missed it, lol. Well done, Carrie, says Jane. One Direction, says Jane. Absolutely right. No points for that. Harry Styles, the guy with the long hair from One Direction. Vivette passes her handbag to Carrie for a victory dance. One Direction is Carrie May correct. Styles it is. Styles is ticks. Style is ticks. Oh, sure. Anyway, gosh, what's happening? 10, 20,000 buzzer points gone already. Let's have a joke. Yesterday, no jokes. It was a bit of a miserable day. Yuck, Carrie, too young for me. One Direction, says Rubes. I'm feeling all young, says Carrie May. Two jokes called the Buzz 50 Joke Off, sent in by buzzers, going head to head. You vote hopefully out of 10. The idea is you can vote 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 if you think it's great. I write the votes down, then we work out an average, then later on, yeah, it's going to go on for ages, this, later on we do joke number 2. Never heard of One Direction either, says Olive. Olive! Really? What country are you from, Olive? Never heard of One Direction? Who guessed the film? The film was guessed, Vivette, by Tulia, and it was Summer Stock. Yes, Tulia. One Direction is good, Olive. One Direction are actually quite good. If any of them want to phone in live, here are the numbers. Okay? Give us a call, and we'll all try and guess which member of One Direction it is that's calling in. If you can't call in today, call in tomorrow. It'll be the mystery voice. Right, joke number 1 and joke number 2 in a little bit later. A man walks into a barber's shop. Do you call them barber's shop in your country? In your country, where men get their hair cut? A man walks, I bet you do. A man walks into a barber shop and says, "I'll have a shave, please, and a shoe shine." The barber lathers his face and sharpens the straight edge of his cutthroat razor. Proper shave here. While a woman, please excuse this, it just got through the censors. While the woman with the biggest, most beautiful breasts he had ever seen kneels down and starts shining his shoes. The man says to the woman, "You and I should spend some time in a hotel room." She replies, "My husband wouldn't like that." The man says, "Tell him you're working overtime and I'll pay you the difference." She says, "You tell him. He's the one shaving you." It's quite good, that, isn't it? Do you think it's quite good? Did you hear it? Can you? Oh, Rubes gave it a 2 earlier on because, of course, Rubes is in Sydney, Australia. Time zone completely different, and they get this broadcast even before it goes out live. Lol says Vivette and gives it a 5. I think that's the first vote above about 3 from Vivette for ages. Oh, Fee gives it a 6. Pronto gives it a 4. Olive gives it an 8. Larry Vivette gives it a 4. It's doing well, this one. Carrie May gives it a 5. Witch Morgana gives it a 7. Rubes gives it a 2. Old Al gives it a 5. And Trubler gives it a 3. That's done quite well. That's joke number 1. It's managed to get an average of, so far, if we don't get any more votes in, a 4.6, which is very, very respectable. Thank you to whoever sent that in. We'll find out later after we've done joke number 2. What we're going to do now is switch across to the site. The idea is a lot of people are watching this and they don't know what Buzz50 is. It's a social networking site for seniors over 50. It's not a dating site. It's completely free to join. We've got social networking forums, chat rooms. We've got quizzes, competitions, photo galleries, all sorts, everything for the over 50s. So do come and join us. And it's free. And Tulia's voted 4 at the very end. Well done. Thank you. We're going to have a look at the site. Particularly, we dive into the Good Morning Buzzers chat room so that you can see who these people are that I've been talking to. But something, when we come back, will have changed. Something in the room will have changed. It's called Spot the Difference. Okay? See if we can spot the difference just for a bit of fun. So let's dive into the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. I do it by clicking there, clicking there, clicking there, then with a little bit of YouTube, because this is going out live, courtesy of YouTube and Google, because they're one and the same company now. Live, whatever, magic. We're now in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. We've got all the buzzers down on the left here who have been typing in. You can come and join us either now, click the link on the homepage, or any other day, still click the link on the homepage. And on the right-hand side, a list of all the buzzers who, from the top today, Fee, Larry Vivette, Old Al, Olive, Pronto, Rubes, Tulia, Vivette, Witch Morgana, Jane, Carrie, May, and Trubler. Let's dive across to the Buzz50 site. The broadcast will start playing, I think, as we get there. And then quickly click
Jane,
social. There
Carrie,
we go. See?
Jane.
Let's get out of there. Social on the top menu. You have to be a member to be able to do this, but it's free to join. In the left-hand column, you will see 29 new people joined us yesterday. That's after we got rid of a lot of the scammers that joined us. 8 have already joined us today. And they're from USA, England, Australia, Scotland, Russia, all over the place, South Africa. But let's secretly and carefully scroll down into the left-hand column here and see whose birthday it is today. Look at this. Did you know it's Carrie May's birthday today? It is. Happy birthday to you, Carrie May. Let's switch back to the site and see who else in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room knew. Did you know that it is the very famous Carrie May's birthday today? Happy birthday to you, Carrie May. Can we all do a song? If we do a countdown. Anyone want to phone in? Okay, we'll give it 2 or 3 minutes. I challenge one of you to phone in now on Skype. Anybody, even if you've called in before, anybody to call in on Skype or by phone to do a duet with me singing Happy Birthday to Carrie May. Here we've got Good Morning, Rubes.
Hi, Mike. I thought you needed a caller.
I need a caller to do a duet singing Happy Birthday to Carrie May. Do you fancy having a go, Rubes?
Happy birthday
Day
to
to
May.
We're going to sing it together, though. Okay? Ready, steady. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carrie May. Happy birthday to you. Hey, a duet live on Buzz50. Happy birthday to Carrie May. How are you today, Rubes?
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Speak to you soon. Bye. Thanks for calling. It worked. That was Rubes from Sydney, Australia, and me live happy birthday duet. Sounds like Rubes had 3 times. Rubes is our official Sauvignon Blanc wine taster from Sydney, Australia, and obviously in a previous life was a singer. That worked very well indeed. 10,000 points to Rubes, suggests I really bet. Great suggestion. I listen to great suggestions. I will write that down for the duet. We've got to pay, of course, for professional singers. So I'll write down here, Rubes, 10,000 plus points. Did I mention? I wrote 10 million. Let's get rid of a couple of noughts. Did I mention that there's going to be a couple of games that you can use your buzzer points on soon, and other things that you can use them on? It's coming along. I need points for singing. You've got 10,000 Rubes. Don't you worry about that. Have a listen to this joke. It's joke number 2. Is it going to get anywhere near joke number 1's 4.6? I'm not sure. It's a blonde joke. Okay, we try and be very careful about blonde jokes, Irish jokes, Welsh jokes, Scottish jokes. A blind man. Blind. We've got a blind man. We've got a blonde. Should we throw an Irish man in there as well? A pony somewhere. Pony on chair. Mike, we're all adults here, says Vivek. Really? Yes, ponies there. That was the spot the difference. Politically not correct. A blind man enters a bar and finds his way to a bar stool. Are you all paying attention? It's joke number 2. You need to vote out of 10. A blind man enters a bar and finds his way to a bar stool. After ordering a drink and sitting there for a while, the blind guy yells to the bartender, "Hey, you want to hear a blonde joke?" The bar immediately becomes absolutely quiet. In a husky, deep voice, the woman next to him says, "Before you tell..." That's not really sounding like a husky woman, is it? Anyway, never mind. "Before you tell that joke, you should know something. The bartender is blonde, the bouncer is blonde, and I'm a 6 foot tall, 200-pound blonde with a black belt in karate. What's more, the fella sitting next to me is a blonde, and he's a weightlifter. The woman to your right is a blonde, and she's a pro wrestler. Think about it seriously, mister. Do you still want to tell that blonde joke?" The blind guy says, "Nah, not if I'm going to have to explain it 5 times. Fluffed that a bit, didn't I? He says, "No, not if I'm going to have to explain it 5 times. What do you think? Do you think it's worth any votes? Anything out of 10? 0 if you think it's a bit of rubbish. 10 if you think it's absolutely amazing. Something in between if you think it's something in between. And Vivek does a ha. What a 7. Carrie May with a 5. Aussie Nan with a 5. Trubler with a 3. Olive with a 5. OMG. Can't believe I sang, says Rubes. You did. 4, says Fee. It was great, Rubes. Larry Vivek, nice one. 8. Rich Morgana with a 5. Old Al with a 5. It's doing quite well, isn't it? Let's see how it goes. That was joke number 2. This is the buzz. Oh, let's listen to the tunes again in a minute. We've got 3 5s in a row. Yes. Witch Morgana, Old Al, and Tulia, and Rubes with 3. Oh, we didn't do any voting for the singing, did we? Never mind. We'll do that another day. It's Carrie May's birthday. Did you know? Did you notice? Or did that pass you by? 5 for joke number 2, which must mean that joke number 2 is the winner. But I don't know about that. Joke number 2 sent in by Davey. Out of the blue there. Not seen you in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room before. Do come and join us. Happy birthday, Carrie, says RC Nan. Rubes voted 3. It must have been good. Old Al sent in joke number 1. The one in the barber shop with the lady with the big boobs that managed to get through the censors. Davey, not David. So thanks for sending those in. That's it. I've run out of jokes. Do please send some in. Happy birthday, Carrie May, says Rubes. Your singing was lovely, Rubes, says Carrie May. Let's listen to the music again. Last chance to guess what year this is from. We've identified one of the songs as the Archies, Sugar Sugar. What about the other two? Any ideas on what year are these tunes all muddled up and jumbled up from? He's saying 69. James saying 74. Larry Vivette 70. Olive 69. It is 69. I think it was Fee that said it first, then Olive, or they both said it about the same time. Vivette says 69. Old Al says 67. And it was Honky Tonk Woman, Vivette. Yes, 3 tunes there. Frank Sinatra's My Way, Archie's Sugar Sugar, and the Rolling Stones' Honky Tonk Woman. And that's it. Right. Words from a song. Did we not do these yesterday? Right. These are the words from a song. Well done, all who said 69, says Jane. You say I'm dangerous. Those are words. That's a line. The lyrics from a song. Rubes is saying 1984. What song are these words from? You say I'm dangerous. Just another line. Looking for a home. Is Fee still with us, or has he gone to work? I think he's gone. Fee left the room. You say I'm dangerous. Looking for a home. And one day you'll wake up on your own. Any idea what song those lines are from? Not necessarily in the song in that order. If we don't get it, then we don't get it, and we can have a look at it tomorrow. Rockstar, says Vivette. No, says Mike. Let's do international. Me, Mike. No, Vivette. Wrong. Let's do Rockstar. No. Let's do international roll call. Where you say where you're from. Me. It's Viv. Me. At all the time saying Rockstar. It's wrong. You sure, Mike? I'm absolutely sure. Absolutely sure. Those words may have been used in another song, but have no idea, says Ozzy Nan. True. Those words may have been used in another song, but I want the one that I've got written down. International roll call. Where are you from? What's the weather like? What's the time like? Sprinkling rain, 24 in Sydney, says Rubes, who was our guest singer on that duet singing Carrie May's Happy Birthday in Sydney at 4:57 p.m. I'm going to make you a star, says Viv. Thanks, Viv, but it's not the song. Edge of Heaven by Wham, says Jane. Yes, it was. Jane gets it. That was Wham's Edge of Heaven. You say I'm dangerous, looking for a home, and one day you'll wake up on your own. I think it was Jane that got it first, followed by Carrie May. Right, Melbourne, Australia, 20 degrees centigrade, 4:58 p.m, says Ozzy Nan. Witch Morgana, that's the clock's chiming, 8 o'clock here, 2:59 p.m. Still hot and humid in the Philippines. Told you we were international when we started. You didn't believe me, did you? We're from all over the place. Pronto, 8:58 a.m. It's 18 degrees centigrade outside my cave. That's in Germany. That's 5 sunny days in a row. Something's wrong, he said. Happy birthday again, Carrie May, says Witch Morgana. We can't say that too many times. Vivette, Essex, Southeast England. Bestest county in UK. Vivette's opinion, 7:58 a.m. Warm but cloudy. Trubler, 7:58 from a damp Shakespeare's county, but brightening up. Gord, I know a Wham song and One Direction, says Jane. Yes, there you go. You can go around telling everybody that now and be very, very proud. Vivette passes her handbag to Jane for a victory dance. Old Al, USA, 5/8/16. Means it's yesterday, 11:58 p.m, 58 degrees. Wow, but it's Fahrenheit. Dark with clear skies. Weather is outside in Essex at 7:59. Jane grabs Viv to dance with you. They're dancing together now. Hot here, 20 degrees centigrade in Cambridge, says Tulia. Olive, who didn't know of Harry Styles and One Direction. It now all becomes clear. She's from Hawaii. 9 p.m. Sunday night. Nice crescent moon tonight. And she's watching this and it hasn't even gone out yet because it's on tomorrow. And Bognor Regis is where Carrie May is from. Carrie May, whose birthday it is today, and she's having it in Bognor Regis, which is West Sussex. UK, 7:59 a.m. and it's sunny. Have a great day, Carrie May says, Rubes. We've just got words of wisdom from a buzzer. The words of wisdom. Pronto's left the room. Gotta go. He's taxiing. The words of wisdom are from Old Al. Old Al sent in the words of wisdom. Old Al also sent in the joke that did very well and came in second place. Thanks, please, more jokes, everybody. And the words of wisdom are like this, and these are words of wisdom to keep you going through the day. Hopefully, come back tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. UK time, same place. From Old Al, we cannot dim another person's light without first extinguishing our own. Think about that, because I think it's good. We cannot dim another person's light without first extinguishing our own. So let's all walk around today with bright lights and lighting up everybody else as well. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope everything that you want to do goes well, and everything that you don't want to happen just doesn't happen, or if it does happen, you somehow cope with it. And that's it. Good morning from me, and all that remains now for me to say is happy birthday, Carrie May, and good morning, buzzers.